Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we're going to be drawing Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 2, the remake that was recently released. I want to say like last year. I'm a little bit late at this, but kind of wanted to celebrate its release and everything. I know that Resident Evil 3, the remake, is coming out very soon. In fact, probably less than a month from now, I think. But yeah, he is my favorite character out of the entire series. I played the fourth one, sorry. I'm still playing it. I replay it like a lot. I've played the sixth one, the seventh, Biohazard, whatever, and now the second. I have not played the first, the third, or the fifth. I've seen a lot of the fifth. For some reason, no one likes that one, but yeah. I also watched my older brother play the first original one on PlayStation 1, but that was so long ago, so, I know decent amount of the series and everything, but yeah, he's my favorite. Just wanted to do this for fun, like I said, so let's not worry too much about the intro and let's just get started. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, I'm going to try to use guidelines this time because some people, don't like how I usually do it, and I'm sorry for that, but I'm just, doing it the way that I was, I guess, taught. Not even taught, really. I just adapted my own, style, whatever. I never was into guidelines. I don't know why. And I'm not even very good at it, but start with a rough circle. As we all know, it really doesn't have to be super perfect. In fact, I saw someone use an egg for a tutorial. It was interesting, I might even do that myself on one of these tutorials, who knows. But once you have this done, I'm just going to try to divide the face with, the cross, whatever. So do it about, more so actually towards this way because he's facing this way. So yeah, I'm going to put it right here. Make sure it's not like straight. Make sure it's a little curved because I think the only time it's actually just straight is when they're facing the camera. I could be wrong. That's how much I don't know about this, but then you're going to come across like this right here, about. And then from here, just by doing this alone, I'm just going to start sketching in the face shape. So about right here is where I'm going to start darkening my lines, and I will zoom in. Okay. So in the remake, he has a little bit of a baby face, which is quite adorable. Although I don't really like the butt chin. That's what it's called. Not a huge fan of it, but he does have that in this thingamajig. So yeah, I'm basically trying to form his face with what we just created. So hopefully you guys can kind of follow along. I don't think you even have to make it a specific way. Just do your own type of face shape. It's honestly fine. But right under here, a little bit, you're going to start with his ear. And it's going to be hidden behind some of his hair. I do like his hairstyle. It's very cool. Speaking of the hair, I'm going to start putting that into place as well. So right here is where you're going to divide it. This will be this part. And you, again, don't really have to be perfect, but I'm just going to kind of get it onto place and, get it out of the way. Not perfect, as you can see. No, it's not a big deal. But then I'm going to come over here and do the same thing, kind of. I've noticed that this side, especially like in the movie Vendetta and the Resident Evil 4, this side usually comes over the eye a little bit, which I like that. But not in the second remake one, whatever. Probably because he's younger and it hasn't, like, fully grown out. But yeah, okay, so I'm just going to continue to make little sketch marks for hair. Again, it's not even like all that great looking right now. But yeah, now that we've got that into place for the most part, I'm going to come down here, so a little bit away from the jaw, like right here. You're not going to like just do that. You can probably, it wouldn't look that bad. But from what photo I'm looking off of, it's going to come right here. A little bit away from it. And then over here, it just comes down about right there. And I'm probably going to refine this as I go, though. Make some changes. And that's where his clothes will come in, and yada yada. Speaking of the clothes, I will just do like his shoulders and a little bit of his, chest area, whatever. But I'm not going to do the full body. Unless you guys want a separate tutorial on that, please let me know. Okay, but I'm actually going to stop right here. We're going to stop right there for that. Let's go back into the face, and I'm going to erase this, or try to. This eraser, I don't recommend it. It actually smudges. Always hated these erasers. But yeah, now I'm gonna try to come about right here. Usually I go in with the eyes next, but sometimes I just like to switch things up. I'm gonna come in with his nose and put it on this line for the most part. Try to get it, you know, right about here. And I did this nose shape, whatever. You can do this however you want to. You don't have to draw this line right here if you want to just do the nostrils. Some people do that, but that's what I usually do. And then his mouth is a little bit open in this picture, I think, but I'm not going to make him be doing that in this photo. I'm just going to make him kind of have a pretty basic mouth. Pretty, like I said, basic, pretty plain. He's not going to be smiling. Maybe I will make him smile. I don't know. I might change that because it kind of looks weird right now. Yeah. I don't really know what I'll do for his mouth. Let's try to make him smile, actually, because I guess if he's not, it just kind of looks basic and boring. Okay, I don't really like the mouth right now, but I don't want to take like a whole lot of time on it. Okay, so as you can see, I did end up changing the mouth. I don't know why, but I had a little bit of a struggle with it. It's nothing too special. He's kind of opening it like it is in the picture. His mouth is barely open in the picture, but he's kind of smiling slash like just, you know, opening his mouth. I don't really know what he's doing, to be honest. Just do what you guys want to. I guess you don't necessarily have to do it like this. But now let's go in with his eyes and everything. So I'm going to try to place them right here. And this is kind of, going to kind of be anime for the most part. I don't really want to do like anything super hard or challenging. So I'm going to make this shape right here. And then put the eyelid over here, of course. And then once you make that, his iris will be here. And he's just, you know, looking this way. And then the bottom eyelid will come right below it. Okay, and then once you've gotten that done, I'm just gonna make pretty basic little, I'm kind of making a certain like move with my pencil, like I'm going in circles kind of. You don't have to do that, but just a little tip if you want it. And then his eyebrow will come right over that and connect about right here. And sometimes I like to give like a little extra line indicating like hair from the eyebrow. All right, and same thing over here. I'm just gonna kind of mimic what I just did over here. Now I guess a little bit of this eye will still be covered by this piece of hair. So you don't really have to worry about it unless you want to. Alrighty, so I did try to speed up the process a little bit by finishing this eye. There's nothing, you know, anything different. It's just the same thing over here, but over here instead. And then I put in his eyebrow and erased all the guidelines and all the sloppiness, whatever. Sometimes I'm going to go in and like give certain things details, like his nose, I'm going to kind of shade it. I don't know why, it's just something I like to do. And then I did give his chin that little mark right there, which is optional for you guys, but now let's zoom out and proceed. So I'm not necessarily, you know, completely done with his head, face, and everything, but I like to go in and just, you know, add certain things to the rest of the body. So here's his collar, and then, let's see, his police suit thingy, whatever you call it, uniform, is going to come right over here. And when you put in the shoulders, like right here, you're going to draw like a little strap looking thing right here, and then it's going to have certain details on that as well, which we can worry about that later. And in this particular photo, he's actually wearing the short sleeve thing. I assume this is after he gets shot by Annette, and then Ada like stitches him up, bandages, whatever. So yeah, again, I'm gonna worry about this part later. I'm just trying to get his body in. So yeah, let's go over here and draw this thing. Okay, actually I'm gonna erase that because this part does go over the collar. I don't even know if I'm actually drawing this completely accurate. I do apologize. The picture that I am using for reference is not like in the best resolution, I want to say. This is the arm that got shot, so I'm probably gonna draw the bandages. But for right now, let's see. I'm gonna. His arm is kind of bending over here. But when you get. Okay, let me zoom out. Okay. So, as you can see, like I'm just quickly sketching all this. Like I'm really not worrying about how it looks right now. Even though I should be. But yeah, so we're gonna stop about right here for his body. I didn't want to go any like further. And I think this thing does not actually go over here. It just stops about right there. And this is where it says RPD. And then of course the rest of this has some detail, which again, probably not going to worry about right now. Let's go in and draw the RPD thing. So I'm going to do bubble letters. You guys don't have to. Do whatever makes you guys comfortable. And I'm not even like amazing at bubble letters. This is already looking terrible. Yeah, I didn't even bother like making it even. It's fine. Again, there are some certain details that I really can't see, so I'm just kind of winging it at this point. Okay, now we can go over here and try to make this look a little bit better. So basically I just recommend drawing like little lines everywhere, basically indicating like the bandages and whatnot. And you can even draw like some little lines everywhere indicating like some blood. I don't know if anyone's okay with that. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. And then later at the end, I'm just going to shade like all the parts that are dark and make everything kind of pop out more. Okay, so here's how everything looks right now. It's not perfect at all, and I'm sorry for that, but the whole point was to put everything in place, and then I was gonna go in and kind of like darken some lines, make them look a little bit more neat, which is basically what I'm doing right now. But I also fixed some of the bubble letters. It really bothered me how terrible it turned out. And his face doesn't. I actually added like a few, hair strands, and then I changed a few things like over here. Nothing too major, so that's why I came back and just showed you guys like the progress and everything. And I know in this photo he looks actually a little bit dirty. Again, optional for you guys, but I'm gonna put some like dirt marks or like bruises, whatever, just here and there. And now I'm just gonna continue like darkening everything, and that's where I'm gonna come in afterwards and start shading it. It just makes the drawing look better, more lifelike, while also like giving it, like I said, just make it look more appealing to look at, I guess. Some people don't prefer shading, but yeah. So just give me 1 second while I darken a few things, and I'm gonna start shading, and then I'll come back and tell you guys, the progress and what I've done, and probably like give you guys some tips. Okay, so here you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Basically, I just went in and shaded this. I try to make it look darker than like, this part, because this is the blue shirt underneath, and this is like the, the black part of the outfit, whatever. So it's up to you guys, everything that I did was really optional for you guys. I know the drawing like started out kind of weird, and like certain shapes didn't really make sense or look all that great, but for the most part I did go in and like reshape everything that needed to be, and hopefully I made it look kind of better towards the end. Hope you guys like this, and I will be back with another video here pretty soon. So let me know if you guys want any more Resident Evil characters. I would be happy to look into that. And I'm still doing the whole BTS, members. If you guys want a certain member of them, feel free to comment on that as well. And yeah, please, be sure to check out my description, because I link everything down there, like the Patreon, my Twitter account, Instagram, all that good stuff. And right now I'm just adding some highlight. Alright, but yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Like I said, I will be back with another video here pretty soon.